Hello, friend. Thank you so much for joining me over on YouTube. I just want to give you a quick heads up that the training that you're about to see was originally recorded via Facebook Live over on our Facebook page. If you like what you see and would like to learn more, make sure you join us over on Facebook for weekly tips and tricks to help you grow your direct sales business and work smarter, not harder.
Hi friends, happy Tuesday. Excited to dig into our training today. Today we're talking about the 12 days of Christmas and how to maximize that in your business. I don't know if you guys have looked at the calendar. It is the middle of November already, which seems a little crazy to me. I don't know about anybody else. I have no idea where 2022 went or even the last few months. It seems like it's been moving really, really fast. And so we're creeping up on December. So I wanted to talk about this as we think about 12 days of Christmas, because this may be something that you've never thought about doing before. It's a fun way to engage your followers, even engage people in your parties towards the end of the year, and to offer something just a little bit different. And so I wanted to talk about this, walk you through some simple steps to think through what your strategy will be for doing something for the 12 days of Christmas, and then how you can maximize the results. Okay, so let's dig in, you guys. Without further ado, let's dig in. So with the holiday season right around the corner, like I just mentioned, or really it's kind of upon us, but with Christmas right around the corner, right? It's just fun to mix up your business and how you do things. And so this is just an easy way to do that. It does take a little bit of thought, which is why I wanted to talk about it, kind of walk you through some steps. So the 12 days of Christmas, as you're kind of pondering this, first of all, I know that the 12 days of Christmas doesn't start until after Christmas, or it starts on Christmas Day. I get that, but we get to use it however we want, right? This is a fun play on the theme. Okay, so just bear with me. Like, don't get all jiggy about the dates and stuff. Okay, about the actual dates traditionally. But it's not all about sales. It doesn't have to be just about sales. It can be about different. It can be about something completely different. Okay, so I just want you to keep that in mind as I give you lots of ideas on how you can use it. It doesn't have to just be about selling stuff. It could be about something completely different. All right. So, but the first thing we want to do if we're thinking about a 12 days of Christmas is I want you to think about, the first step is to define your purpose. Okay, what is the purpose? You guys will hear me say that a lot. Like, I don't want you going off half-cocked and willy-nilly, like just throwing stuff out there. I want you to take a little time and think about, why am I doing this, right? So let's define the purpose of this 12 days of Christmas promotion. And there are about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 different things that you can do, or reasons that you can do this. Okay, so first of all, sales. So at the end of the day, you're in a sales business, right? You want to sell some stuff, you want to make some money. So there's no shame in using the 12 days of Christmas as a sales technique. You totally can. Okay, education. So this is another reason you might want to use the 12 days of Christmas. Okay, you can use this opportunity to share more about your company, educate people on something related to your products, maybe educate people on how to use your products that fit this time of the year, that whatever their problem is right now that your product solves. Just some holiday fun. Okay, this is a really easy engagement thing. It doesn't have to be serious, but it could be something really fun for just really engagement and fun around the 12 days of Christmas. Another reason would be to grow your followers. So as you guys probably know, if you've hung out with me long enough, you knew I did my direct sales business primarily online. I started out as an in-person party person and then moved to online pretty quickly. So you can use this opportunity to grow your customer group, your VIP group. You can use it to grow your business page, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you want. There's lots of different ways you can do that. And you can also do kind of an umbrella strategy. And what I mean by that is, maybe you want a little bit of all of the above. Okay, so that's okay too. So you would want to use the 12 days of Christmas maybe to kind of encapsulate all of those things, or a couple of these things, and that's totally fine. Maybe it's education and also growing a couple of channels that you're working on. Maybe it's sales and education. It's setting yourself up as the expert in your product. It's totally up to you. Okay, you get to make the decision. So just take a step back though and think about, before I start just blasting posts out there promoting this, what am I trying to accomplish? How will I know if it was successful in my book? Like, how will I decide this was something that was successful? The second thing you want to do is decide when and where. And what I mean by that is, after you've decided, okay, well, I want to use this to educate. I want to offer like 12 tips around the holidays, 12 days of Christmas tips. Okay. So Once I have that, where do I want to do that and when do I want to start? Do I want it to be the 12 days right before Christmas? If it's something leading up to, like, I'm going to use Christmas planning, okay, or Christmas meals, like planning a Christmas menu. Maybe it's the 12 days leading up to that. Maybe I want to back that up and I want to start it on December 1st because I want people to prep ahead. Maybe it's 12, if it's 12 days of gifting, then I probably want to do that before my holiday cutoff, right? I want to do 12 days of gifts, gift ideas. And I would, again, want to make sure that gets in before the holiday cutoff so people actually have it. So you need to decide when you want to start. And then where are you going to promote this? Is this going to be emails? Is this going to be on your business page? Is it going to be in your VIP group? Is it going to be on Instagram? So where are you going to put this content that you're creating? Okay, that's the second thing that you need to decide. And then the last thing, kind of the last thing, is sort of the last thing is choosing a theme. Like, what am I going to showcase during this time? Okay, so I'm just going to give you lots of ideas just to kind of get your creative juices flowing so that you can decide, okay, this sounds like fun. I would love to do something like that. Or yeah, that sounds really good. I'm trying to wrap up maybe an incentive trip and I want to use this to kind of push me ahead. It could be whatever you want. Okay, so all right, so here's types of content. So it could be 12 days of stocking stuffers. So if you have a smaller product that could be stuck in someone's stocking, I'm thinking of Usborne, I'm thinking of like skincare is small, I'm thinking of, I just lost it. 31, you guys have some smaller things, samples, things like that. So 12 days of stocking stuffers. Or do you have products that fit well as stocking stuffers? 12 days of holiday recipes. That's super fun if you're in a food niche. So it could be 12 days of holiday recipes with extra tips on how to maybe prep that ahead. So many people, I was talking to someone else about this the other day. So many people don't realize how much you can do in advance. Like, we do Christmas at our house. We have a very large family, so it's kind of a big deal, even though other people bring stuff. And so I tend to cook a couple of things days in advance, and then things are in the freezer or things are being just in the refrigerator, just ready on Christmas Day for me to pull out and toss in the oven, because I don't want to be in my kitchen on Christmas Day. I want to be able to enjoy my family and enjoy my time. And so I prep as much as I can ahead of time, but not just spending all day in the kitchen, but kind of spacing that out. So it could be 12 days of holiday recipes. And this kind of leads into 12 days of holiday food prep tips. That could be good. It could be 12 days of prepping your home for the holidays. Maybe there's some decor ideas that you can share, a different idea every day. Maybe it's, if you have people coming, it's like, okay, 12 days of prepping your house before company gets there for the holidays. That could be something if that relates to your niche. It could also be 12 days of discounts. So this could be something where you're offering a steal each day. 12 days of live tips and tricks and how-tos. Maybe you go live for 12 days at a time and you offer something that way. And then maybe it's 12 days of holiday bundles. Okay, that could be with your discounts. 12 days of prep tasks leading up to the holidays. Again, think cleaning, shopping, cooking, crafting. Give them specific things that they can do. 12 things to do with kids when they're out of school. Okay, if you have, hold on guys. Okay, so 12 things to do with kids while you're when they're out of school. Okay, this is something fun and easy you can do. 12 games to play during the holidays. Okay, because we're all like with our families extra. We're trying to do something besides that traditional stuff, right? We want something fun to do. 12 Christmas movies. Wouldn't that be fun to talk about 12 Christmas movies? Like, so feature a different one of your favorite movies each day. Okay. 12 books to read. So this would be kids or adults. Obviously, if you sell Usborne or something that with books, then this would be something super simple for you to do. But maybe it's just fun stories or fun things that you can share, like Christmas stories that you can share. 12 days of relaxation. So if you're selling skincare or anything that has to do with self-care, this is a big one. You can do 12 days of relaxation tips, because what do we do over the holidays? We tend to get a little stressed. So give them some tips and tricks on how to stay relaxed, which is kind of 12 days of relaxation, 12 days of self-care. And then what if, okay, I'm gonna give you a bonus tip on this one. For your teams, anyone who has a team, what if you gave 12 days of business tips, 12 days of activity focused things that your team can do to stay active in their business during December? So again, something very simple that takes them maybe 20 minutes or less to do, but can keep them moving during the holiday season. Very, very simple. Okay. And you can mix these up a bit to just kind of have a little bit more variety. Maybe it's 12 days of holiday activities and you put in some movies and some games and some crafts and stuff that you can do if that fits your niche. Okay. Or if it's just something fun that you want to provide. Again, this doesn't have to be about sales. It can be about just engaging your audience and providing them value. So one word of caution I'll throw out before we wrap up is if you are doing a big Black Friday holiday promo, right? Cannibalization is a real thing when you think about sales. So you don't want to promote these specific things for Black Friday and have this long, big, drawn out sale, and then come right around on December 1st and do another like heavy promo thing. Okay. If you're going to do promos, it needs to be something different. Maybe you're focusing on specific products for Black Friday, and then you move into the 12 days of Christmas, the first part of the month, and it's something very different. Maybe it's stocking stuffers or different ideas that you weren't promoting. I hope that makes sense. So you don't want to offer the same things. Okay. So make sure you're offering, if you are going to do them close together, that's fine as long as they are different. But I would also caution you not to do too many sales back to back. So we actually have a bunch of sales this month, but in December we don't. Does that make sense? So we kind of take that time off, from the selling aspect. We have some other things that we're providing. So we want to make sure that we kind of space those things out because it wears people out. So make sure that you're not overselling or selling a lot during Black Friday and then moving straight into something else. Give your people a break, give them some value in between, and then move into the next thing. Okay. All right, guys, that is it. So 12 days of Christmas. So what you want to do is define your purpose. What is my purpose for doing this thing? Okay. Decide when and where am I going to host this and when is it going to start? And then choose your theme. Like, what are the specific things that I'm going to offer from this promotion? What are the things that I need to create? This will help you narrow down very quickly the graphics, the captions, all of that fun stuff, kind of the tasks that you have as you lead into this promotion. So as always, guys, if you have business besties or team members that need a little help thinking through some December strategy, then feel free to click share. And I will see you guys next week. Have a great week, guys.